Hey, collective, I hope that you are doing well. Just jumping in here to do a random collective reading because I'm bored. I just did the element sign readings for the next 24 hours, so they are on the live section of the channel. So if you want to check those out, please feel free to do so. So I just wanted to say thank you. I had two people that did give, which I mentioned the first person this morning that gave $5 to me. I want to say thank you. And I had somebody else give me some money that puts me up to being just $25 short for paying for 2 nights of shelter. And if anybody, and so thank you very much, those of you who have gave, you two people that have gave. If anybody else is able to meet that other amount so that I can pay for 2 nights of shelter, I definitely have tomorrow paid for, but trying to get through to the Shabbat and stuff like that, and just I really need rescue, like physical rescue. But the Most High God, He's faithful and He has kept me alive. And those of you who may not know my story, just real quick, I'm stranded in a hotel. I've been stranded here since summer. I used to work 6 days a week, and my vehicle's literally just broke down. I have no money, but what you guys have helped me to stay alive, to eat, and to have shelter. I have gotten up on every platform that I know asking for somebody to please come and help me. I have tried to contact government officials, all kinds of people, and even family. And I don't know how many of my family members actually even remain, but somebody that was in my family, I was just very shocked at just crazy stuff. I don't know if people have just been behind this nonsense on purpose, or they were blackmailed, or both, or whatever. But I have an open shut case, and I need help. I need justice for some stuff. But I've had good people have come along and have been a blessing, and God's gonna bless you right back, because you're not lending to people that are in need when you do that. You're actually lending to God. He says that if you and I see a need, we are lending to the poor. We actually are lending to God. He'll give it back again. You bless His people, you'll be blessed. You curse His people, you'll be cursed. Okay, we're to bring one another up, especially when there's literal oppression going on purpose on a person. We are to break those bonds and bring justice. And I'm waiting for people who can really get up in here and physically come and do that. Those of you who have physically come in a material sense to help me survive, that's beautiful, because I mean, not everybody can get to me. You may be out of country, you may be states away, and that's all you can do. And if anything else, you can pray. People can pray. This is emergency, folks. I don't know how somebody can get up and just over and over and over and say, look, I have a great need legally. I need some processes started. There's some dangerous people that need to be off of the street in a matter. It's really wrong, and somebody trying to suppress my channel and stuff like that. No, you don't have a right to do that. You just don't. I have freedom of speech just like any other person. Want to fight for stuff that they feel that they have a reason to fight for. I have a reason to fight for the truth of the Most High God's word, because He gives His people the right to sit here and judge and rule and reign by it. We don't want kooks and creeps and freaks and thieves and murderers and cheats and deceivers. We don't. And because I tell the truth, apparently everybody don't like that. I don't care what you like or don't like, whoever's behind the nonsense. You're wrong, and you know you're wrong. So whoever I'm talking to that's done this nonsense to my life, or whoever needs to go to jail, that's done some stuff, you will go to jail. You'll go to hell jail more than anything if you won't repent to your Maker. But anyway, I just want to give a shout out and say thank you to the two people that stepped up and to help me. But I'm about $25 shy to make 2 nights of shelter. And so if anybody is able to help me, thank you so much. I know that you can pray, and you'd want somebody to pray for you as well if you were in this situation. My information is down below, and thank you very much. Jehovah Elohim will make a way where there seems to be no way, for every person that's going through hardship and is loving on Him first. He's faithful. And so I know whatever's going on with this matter, at the end of it, He is going to recompense. He is going to even out those scales. We have the King of Wands that's ticked off. I guess you're ticked off, whoever you are. Don't know, don't care. King of Wands in the reverse is a hothead piece of nutcase freak. Thinks he's all that in a bag of chips, puffed up, and he thinks he's just everything when he walks in the room. It's all about him and everything else, and you're a doofus that way. Whoever that person is. You don't even have to be a fire sign. Somebody thinks that they're just all passionate on some stupid thing. The wheel is out here. There's consequence on something out here. It's going to go both ways. And somebody's mad because of some type of a timing to something that is here, yes. And then we have, it's really, really passionate out here. And there's a dragon out here. This is probably a pimp, because the pimp came out yesterday. And this is sexual matters, and there's, you know, the other man's out here for some of y'all. This is the husband when it comes out as well. So there's some type of a trading out here around something, maybe even a vehicle attached to a matter as well. Somebody's got some perception on something out here that's going on, okay, in a really big way. Somebody's in some deep stuff out here in a really big way. This is also the same house as the pictograph of a sperm. There's something sexual out here. Something sexual is out here. And I had the adultery card that came out. I think it was the earth reading or the water. I don't remember which reading it was. This is about returning. Somebody's going to return around somebody's husband situation. Is a great big caution on you. You can do what you want. God's not even going to stand in your way. He'll let you do it. There's consequences, though, to it. Okay, if somebody is going to turn something the way that they should, then and somebody's mad because they realize there's a consequence, and somebody can get a freedom outside of some nasty thing, and they're going to make something right with God. He's going to have favor on the person that's going to do something right out here. This is about healing things and getting a salvation out of a matter when the Temperance card comes out. So let's just start pulling some cards here. Show me this King of Wands. So the dragon takes you back to whoredom as well. So that's a male prostitute. For some of y'all, that's a male prostitute. It's a pimp. And for some people, it's just somebody angry out here, attached to some matter that's very passionate. There will be justice to something out here that happens. Somebody could be a very heavy indulger. It's come out really heavy. And this word goes to wine. Okay. Show me this King of Wands. What is it out here for? What's he out here for? So the Page of Wands and the Empress is coming out. These two characters came out. I think it was the Earth reading that came out together. And there was plots and stuff and secrets all around. And something was a setup. And there was an invasion that was going to occur. If there is a pregnancy situation, somebody got pregnant and knocked up on some matter, or somebody's husband's done that, or somebody got somebody's wife knocked up somewhere on some matter than they did. The Page of Wands, it's real passionate out here. It's very passionate. Everything's fire except for the Empress, but she does have fire within her. And she's got all four of the queens, and so that energy would be out here. Something with your kid could be out here attached to something going on. But that's like a little lover card as well, or testifying about something came out just a second ago in the fire reading. So the pentacle or a pregnancy or a contract is around something. Something about a vehicle contract is out here because there was an imposter in the DMV and somebody who signed something was there just a second ago in the fire reading. There was some type of a justice that's going to happen. A lieutenant was there as well in that reading. What are these messages here? The Empress would be loving, caring, kind, generous, gentle, sweet, up if she's in the upright. If she is not in the upright, she's very superficial and, hey, look at me. And if she's coming up in here like the King of Wands in the reverse at some level there and is angry because of some type of messages. I could read it that way as well. Male or female. It's just showing us an energy here. Show me the Ace of Rods. So there is a player here. Look at all fire coming out. The Knight of Wands in the reverse is the fornicator card. So somebody does have a fornicator out here attached to something going on, something sexual, or this is a whore, if that's a pimp, for those of you who deal with that energy. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's very mental out here in a really big way, attached to some stuff. And then if your children are out here attached to something, then they are. Or your child may be a teenager, early teenagers. They could be being used around sexual matters, folks. Or your soulmates with the Six of Cups. It's in the reverse. Somebody's just in nostalgia all the time about something here. I did have Stuck in the Past that came out today. Something about somebody's children not returning. Something like that could also be out here as well. There are third parties. And this looks like a traffic light. And this is the wheel and travel. Why is the wheel here? So somebody is getting a victory out here. Or somebody public is out here. It's going to go either way. I've seen a lot of losing type of energy in one of the combination readings that I read for last night when I was reading. But this, so if somebody's losing, somebody's also winning something. Okay, resting after a broken heart, or there's a death of a person that's out here attached to something as well. Why is that Six of Wands here? Somebody's very public out here with the Empress coming out. She's always, if you're not dealing with the pregnancy situation, she's got projects and stuff all the time, birthing something. She's a very fruitful type of energy to come out, and somebody's angry about something that's had a consequence around the matter. Then it's out here. Show me the Six of Wands. The King of Cups, love situation. Show me more information. There is something sexual out here. So the King, Queen of Cups just came out in the fire reading. There's a bunch of fire here. And the Two of Swords also here. So if they're not in the upright, they're very much manipulative. Somebody, obviously, they're matching energy. If this is upright and there's love and somebody matches your love there, then something's out here. If this is manipulative stuff and somebody's sitting here act like I don't even know what you're talking about, that energy came out with the Queen of Cups on whatever was going on in a very legal way, and there were secrets around something. But somebody act like they don't know. I mean, obviously somebody is very mental out here attached to something. Somebody has played a matter. It's for some of y'all, maybe your wife is in prostitution. I don't know. But there is something sexual out here. This is intimate stuff. This is like, I'm just going to act like I don't know something. Well, God knows something. God knows something. You can go ahead and act crazy all you want. Something about having to have courage or protection or something like that. Great big protection energy would be out here with those three cards out here. Anyway, that's a maladministration if that's in the reverse. This is knowledge of stuff with the star there. Or somebody's very well known out here somewhere with that Six of Wands being public energy and the Empress and the star. Or something is known and somebody act like they don't know as well, and whatever that is for the collective. A teacher is out here involved in something. Well, I had a bus, and then in this other deck the Lord card came out, and it also has a meaning of a teacher, so whatever that is. This is a bus energy here, so some type of a travel energy is here. So something about school then is out here. Or somebody you went to school, or somebody's teaching somebody something about a matter. You can read it any way you want. You just need to trust. Whatever this is out here for you, you just need to trust. There's some type of timing to something that's out here that's got positive and negative to it. Perceiving is out here. Both these houses go back to I perceive. So this is having the ability to see right beyond this realm. Okay, and piercing light through the darkness. There's vomit. Somebody's sick out here than they are. There's the car lot. So whatever all that is about, I mean, again, we have the DMV and all that kind of stuff that came out in that fire reading. Again, and that those two characters were there, whoever they are. They don't have to be water signs. Could be for some people, but they're just matching some type of either manipulation or something around some intimate thing that has been out here. Somebody was trying to move somebody and entice them to get them to do something. And again, somebody is trying to leave because of something that they've done. Came out real heavy yesterday. Somebody going to get fired? I guess somebody's going to get fired. Unless I say you need to have a talk with your kids. It's out here. It's right here. Somebody playing something around your kids, or your kids caught up, and somebody in that fire reading was trying to get, for some cases, we're trying to get their kid to testify, possibly. That energy was there, and I spoke about that. If you try to get some kid to testify against their parent or something like that, you really put a real damaging energy upon you and that kid and everything else. You're violating God. Somebody overheard something that has been said out here. Okay, well, somebody just needs to trust. Okay, somebody's sick over a matter. I guess they're sick over a matter. Or somebody is pregnant if they're vomiting. For some people's kid, or your kid is. If you need to talk to your kid, then somebody's got a kid out here that may have a pregnancy attached to something going on. Or somebody's kid's in prostitution and there's secrets around it. It says that in the last days, perilous times shall come, and there will be men that will be lovers of their own selves. They won't give a rip about nothing else but themselves out here. That's why they act like I'm just going to pretend. I don't have to do what's right or whatever. Well, anyway, it says they'll be covetous and boasters and proud, blasphemers, disobedient to their parents, unfaithful, unholy, without natural affection between a man and a woman, and that vomit can trace you back to same-sex stuff, spiritually speaking. Anyway, they will have, without natural affection between a man and a woman, truce breakers, false accusers, being fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, high-minded, heady, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying the true power. And we turn away from these people. And somebody trying to entice you, you need to turn away from that. That's not of God. Unless you don't give a rip about God, then you're going to go ahead and give into it, and you'll be damned in the end of it anyway. It says, eye hath not seen nor ear heard, neither has entered into the heart of man the things which Elohim has prepared for them, for them that love him. We just need to trust. I see a group of people out here involved in something. And the upright group is going to take down the wicked. There is a marriage and a business. There is an imposter and an enemy that's out here. And there's some type of messaging that's trying to go on. And somebody's friend is involved in something. This is a beneficial friend. So somebody's got a beneficial friend. And some imposters around a matter. And there's messaging going on around a business and a marriage. Somebody's hostile. Again, that King of Wands came out in the reverse, because there's some type of knowledge out here on something that's going on with that star being here. Okay? Show me this hostile person. Sorry about these cards. If you are new, my cards are very old. There is a caution out here on a return. Again, this is return around somebody's husband. Somebody's friends around somebody's husband out here. Maybe they've already been knocked up by the person. I don't know. But this is a big time bad karma caution card. Somebody just needs to trust in something that's going on. Whatever it is for you. But there's a reuniting of something out here. Now, if it's safe for you to love, and those of you who've just got some hostile stupid around your love attached to a matter out here, there's a caution then on somebody's trying to do something stupid. If there's jealousy, that's a jealousy energy. So we have, if there's drinking going on, that word goes to wine. And I had heavy drinking come out real heavy yesterday when I was reading. So either something's already happened while y'all were sitting around drinking, or something's happened out here, or there's going to be a celebration. If you're trusting, God's going to give some type of a positive energy for somebody. You just need to trust. I mean, the Most High is not just telling you to trust for nothing, whatever the matter is. He's saying, eye hath not seen, ear hath not heard, neither has even entered into your heart what he has prepared for you and whatever you've gone through in this matter. Even if you got to catch somebody in the act of a stupid thing out here, they got bad karma coming where you got something positive coming in trusting a matter. Show me some words. So there is a destroyer out here. And the Most High says he's carefully watching somebody out here that's very destructive. He keeps bringing out a fool is around somebody. And they're mouthy. And apparently this is a fool in the reverse. Because the fool has anger rest in his bosom. Okay? Somebody's got some. And the Most High is just saying to trust then, because something very dangerous is out here. And you need to talk to your kids, because your kids, those of you who have little kids and teenagers, at school, there's something going on for some of you all. There's somebody around them that's dangerous out here. The Most High says not to lose heart, that you are going to receive the answer out here and what you need. Just to trust. Something has been found that was forgotten or hidden about here. There's a legal secretary or something legal is out here. Okay, something around somebody getting on devices and stuff. Look, fool, you don't have no right to get on people's electronics. God's gonna punch you out. You have no freaking right to do that nonsense. May the wrath of God come down upon you. Says the French are here. Let me just say, my technology, and I know those of you who follow Shannon, you've heard me say this, but those of you who are new, I, a couple months ago, said if you want to follow me on Facebook, that link was below. Everybody from France befriended me. I don't know anybody in France. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. Okay? Somebody up in here thinking that they can just go ahead and do some stuff with some technology. You're going to go to the pit of hell when I get done with you. You're a freaking fool, and you're demonic, and you will get fired. Somebody needs to be fired for this nonsense. I don't care who you are. If you're a lieutenant, if you work for a mobile store, I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. You don't have a right to get up in here and tickety-tack on other people's stuff just because you got some crazy on you. So anyway, the French, for me, that's the connection that I have. You could be from France. Obviously, if you're hearing me from France, I'm not even from France. Somebody's name could be Frank. Somebody also may need to be Frank. You're also dealing with somebody who's got bad language. That energy can take you back to that. There's some type of a sexual matter right here. The French can take you back to that. Also can take you back to the government, because Abraham Lincoln, the marble sculpture is there as well. And also somebody's trying to escape something, and there's a group of people out here, and they call that to leave, or to do the French, or to leave a bunch of people without telling the host that you're just leaving. Okay, well, something that was out here, then something was out here around a bunch of people, and somebody went and did something. I guess they did in a sexual way. It caused some nonsense out here, I guess. Something happened on a really hot day for some of you all. So the postal violation came out today on the general reading. There was 2 cards that came out in that same reading about something with the postal violation, and a postman came out. Okay, well, anyway, people just think they can just get up in here and take some things that are not. You're going to get the crap beat out of you, man, when it's all said and done, folks. A pool player is here, and it says where the word of a king is, and we're talking about the King of Kings. If you're sitting in a kingdom and your freaking foul mouth is sitting about the truth, and you teaching some nonsense out here, well, you can do what you want in your kingdom, but eventually God's kingdom's going to get up in here and destroy you, because you are in error, and I call the host of heaven against you. You have no right. Let the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords judge you for what you think you're trying to do on people's technology here. You're in error. This is what come out.